All right, man. I don't think it's Lamar Jackson or bust for the Detroit Lions, but let's speak on them real quick. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. They said, "Oh, we're not interested." Now I plan on getting to a live talking about them saying that, but I want to speak on they got to do something at the quarterback position. They have to prepare to move on from Jared Goff. A lot of y'all say, "Well, look at the numbers." Or the offense balled out when they was 1-6 and all that. No, they didn't. I don't care what the numbers say. The Philadelphia Eagle game, what did Jared Goff do? He threw a critical pick in that game too. I mean, you look at the Minnesota game. Everybody injured. You need your quarterback to make a play. Guess what? Dan Campbell didn't trust the offense, but he trusted that leaky defense. So if you trust in how bad that defense was coming to last year because a lot of the injuries they had over the quarterback, what do that tell you? This is 1+1 common sense shit that even regular casual fans or people, who don't really know football can understand. So once you start kind of going back to the recollection, when they need to make a play in Dallas, where was Jared Goff? It was ball control. When you need to get a critical, because one more win, they would have been in the playoffs, I believe, or two more. You couldn't get 1 or 2 in the 1-6. People, the offense was doing good and put the greatest show on turf in Carolina, and they probably they would have been way more competitive, even with the leaky defense and not being able to stop the run. Just to kind of give a vast comparison. So they got to do something. He is not the long-term solution. I mean, shit, even Dan Campbell said that. They can't wait till it go bad. And like I said, Lamar would have been your quarterback the next 10, 12, 13 years. Lord willing. People say, we had a lot of injuries and this, that, and the third. And my stipulations was this. Yes, look, it's plenty of times Lamar throwing from the pocket, doing things. He don't have to run that offense. That's what I was trying to say. If you get him into what he can do easily what Jared Goff did last year. A game manager quarterback's been doing that shit from the beginning of the time. When a quarterback ain't shit, they just do the Jimmy Garoppolo and Jared Goff. And what Jared Goff was doing in LA was game manager shit. He didn't have no epiphany with Sean McVay. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. He limited. He is a part of a system where he like a gremlin. It's just certain things you can't give him. Or kind of reverse. There's certain things that he has to have. He has to have everything. Got to be right around. You gotta run the football. You want to play action and go down the field. That's all they did in LA. And once teams figured out, oh, it was Todd Gurley. If we stopped Todd Gurley, and what made him so great in LA, or that offense so great in LA, was that Todd Gurley can catch it out the backfield. So when you go off the play action, guess what? Todd Gurley can block and release or act like he gonna block and go out, and now he catching the 5-yard flat and he going 90 yards. Shot, you know what I'm saying? And then when you bite on the play action or whatever, then I'm going over the head to Robert Woods, who's a great deep threat. Then you had this technician in Cooper Kupp come who can do everything. Then at one point you had Brandon Cooks that made it even more dangerous getting down the field. So you see what I'm saying? There's a limitation there. So it's easy. Lamar could easily handed the ball off, easily play action and threw it down the field. People say, well, he would have overthrew. Lamar he's accurate down the field. If anything you see with Lamar throwing down the field in the NFL today in Louisville, he's accurate down the field. That's how you know people feed into a narrative. He's accurate down the field. And that's all they did with Daniel Jones. It's no surprise that he started to thrive when Saquon Barkley became the vocal point of the offense. It's no surprise when Ryan Tannehill revived his career in Tennessee when he got with Derrick Henry. That's one thing Detroit doing. But to think about that, it's going to come a time where Ryan Tannehill, it's going to come a time with Jared Goff, it's going to come a time with Daniel Jones got to win you a football game. When all the shit ain't going right, and that's the quarterback that you need. We've seen it with Matthew Stafford. When you needed to get over that hump, he couldn't get over the hump. And that's what I'm saying. The Lions need to prepare to get their guy and start grooming it. Don't wait Don't, if you know your starter, you got to bang on it for your starter to start the car. Why wait on it, or why depend on the battery jumper 99.9% of the time? Go change it out. You know what I'm saying? And don't even deal with it. Go ahead. You know, and if Jared Goff can't deal with a little bit of pressure behind him, he ain't the quarterback no way. And of course, people say, well, the most popular quarterback is the backup quarterback. If Jared Goff pick up where he left off last year, won't nobody screaming Anthony Richardson name, a Tanner McKee name, a Hendon Hooker name. Won't nobody scream those guys' names. If you do what you supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't nothing but a glorified Jimmy Garoppolo, a Ryan Tannehill. That's all he is. And we just being real. So people acting like, oh, he's better. No, anybody can do. You put Jimmy Garoppolo in Baltimore, Jared Goff in Baltimore, Tannehill in Baltimore, Daniel Jones in Baltimore right now. Come on. They trash. Maybe Daniel Jones because he can run a little bit, but he trash. They're system guys that are dependent on everything around them. In Detroit, you kind of need a guy you need a transcendent superstar who is the system. Look how far Dak got. Yeah, Dak was, hand it off, throw it to Cooper, this, that. But when people found out Dak limitations and some injuries, he got exposed. You need somebody like Aaron Rodgers, who is the system. Somebody like Peyton, who is the system. Who like Brady, who is this. And they hard to find. But I think some of these dudes, if you don't throw them into the grease too quick, you let the grease heat up. You know what I'm saying? You season the meat, you marinate the meat. Season the flour a little bit. Yeah, you season the flour a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Let it marinate, season that flour, let it get room temperature. Let the grease heat up the right way. Take the chicken that you marinated 24 hours or a day before, to put it in the seasoned flour, all that. Then drop it. You prep it the right way. It tastes a lot better. Same thing with a quarterback. Don't wait till you absolutely need one. You absolutely got to pay one, or you absolutely got a controversy, or you absolutely waiting on, seeing that Goff got holes. You see it in the film. Don't let empathy, don't let, a relationship deter you from that. You got to make a business decision. They got to find the guy now. People say, oh, you know what, man, this quarterback class ain't that good. We shouldn't have got Justin Fields. And if Justin Fields come back and bite y'all in the ass, it's going to look stupid because you could have had him. Nothing supersedes the quarterback. It's the reason why the AFC Championship is the Patrick Mahomes Invitational. It's the reason why Cincinnati was worse than what we are, and they rising. Y'all need to understand that everything not going to be perfect in Detroit. You need somebody that can do it. So if you can groom an Anthony Richardson, a Hendon Hooker, whoever it may be, it's not Lamar. It wasn't Lamar bust. It just made sense with it not being that many great quarterbacks in the NFC. You make a push for it right now and you do it. That's why it makes sense. Because it's a hole, and it's a hole. And the Lions could have pushed and bust through that hole with Aaron Rodgers leaving out. Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback. And he got to prove that he have a smash hit again. And that's the best quarterback, somebody who got to prove themselves again. So, like I continue to say, the Lions fans never see the bigger picture. They think, oh, you get a team, you build the team perfect, and then you drop a rookie quarterback in there. That don't work. The rookie quarterback still got to be the right pick. He still got to go through a learning curve. It's too much. That's why you say a team that's number one overall, what's the first thing you usually see they doing? A quarterback. They got to get a guy. And if you're in a position to get a guy that you like, you can groom, you can refine over a year or two, you get him now. But if you gonna wait till Jared Goff prove me right, you're gonna look stupid as hell. Because Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, they don't hit the market quite often at all. You're not gonna hit that market, bro. And that's the honest truth. So they have to still prepare to move on, man. And y'all say, oh, no, we can wait. It's a better quarterback class next year. Oh, we can wait. Y'all think building a team and then dropping a rookie quarterback is easy, bro. It's not. It has never been done before since Marino went. I can believe. Well, Russell Wilson, that was an anomaly. That was an anomaly, bro. That wasn't the trend. Hate to break it to y'all. So they gotta figure it out, man. They gotta figure it out, man. And I believe they will. I believe they're smart enough, but what kind of don't give me the confidence was it Brad Holmes was saying how, oh, you know, I messed up on the backup quarterback position and I have to be better than that. Like, bro, you put together Tim Boyle and you knew a David Blocker. Like I said, man, common sense is just you think it's common. They just gotta stop saying common sense because a lot of common people don't have that common sense. But yeah, that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.